All right, I'm gonna try this again. I don't know what happened. For some reason, I lost my internet, which was weird because I never have that happen in my house, but I did. So, hi, Angelica. I will do it again. I really didn't like what I said the last time, anyways. So going back to today. Today's reading, or today's. I posted this on my ride. Oftentimes, I'd wake up in the morning and I'd either go through my book and pick out a quote, or something would just come to me. And this one day, I believe it must have been towards Pennsylvania, Ohio, and some pretty hilly country at the time. Hi, Angelica. And this is what I wrote in the morning. As I start my ride each morning, uncertain of what exactly lies ahead of me, what obstacles I'll face, and what hills I must conquer, and how much pain I will endure, I'm reminded of not only the journey of life, but the journey of recovery I have traveled. Oftentimes on my ride, I'm assuming by the looks of this, I was back east somewhere. I never really knew what laid ahead of me. I had a idea of what the climbing was that day because I had a profile all laid out. But I didn't have an idea exactly of the terrain, the road conditions, the people I'd run into, weather conditions, whatever it was. So there was always some uncertainty of the day. And the more I rode every day, the more I just come to accept that I get on my bike and I'm going from point A to point B, and whatever happens in between is what's going to happen, you know. And oftentimes I would reflect back, on everything that I've been through in life. Because oftentimes we look at what lays ahead of us in life, and we can become overwhelmed. You can almost put this as I start my day each morning, uncertain of what exactly lies ahead of me and what obstacles I'll face, what hills am I going to climb, and what pain will I endure. That can pertain to life. And cycling is very much like life. You go through a lot of emotional battles on the bike. People see us out there riding, they might see us going really fast, but sometimes it's hard to go fast, and sometimes it's hard to climb. And it's always a mental battle. They'll say you don't get faster, you just get stronger. And if you're a cyclist, you can understand that. So, when I look back, like I say, back over my life, everything that I endured, oftentimes what we go through in life we don't understand, especially in my case. And I'm not the only one that went through what I went through. Is why are we going through this? What's the reason for this? And why does somebody die? Why? There's a lot of why and why, that we don't need to know at the time. But as I'm finding out now, that everything that I went through in life, there was an absolute reason for. So if God is everything or God is nothing, God is everything or God is nothing, and to me God is everything, and to me that's the only way it should be, then whatever we're going through, whatever we went through in our life is exactly as it is supposed to happen. Remember, nothing, absolutely nothing, happens in God's world by accident. There's a reason for everything. Right? And sometimes we might not ever know the reason, but somebody else will realize what you went through was for them. So as you wake up in the morning and you face the obstacles of the day, maybe some fear of the day or whatever lays ahead of you, that's real. That's a reality. You can't deny that those feelings are there. But look at the joy in your life. For a minute, just kick back and, if you're a Christian or you believe in God, and just know that there's more joy than there is pain. And pain is a segue to happiness and joy and growth. In the physical world, no pain, no gain. Same thing in the emotional world and the spiritual world. What we go through emotionally is just growth, is all it is. You think about a child growing up. When they grow, they go through growth pains. Their body hurts, their bones hurt. They're going through growth pains. And I believe we grow for the rest of our life emotionally and spiritually. Oftentimes when I was climbing the hills, and it's like, man, why am I doing this? Really, God, you called me out here to do this? And we were pedaling every day. I was pedaling. Every stroke of the pedal and every turn of the wheel was for one voiceless man. And so oftentimes I would find my strength to get up over the next hill, the next obstacle, realizing that I was doing it for a reason. That if I give up right now, if I give up, who am I really giving up on? Am I giving up on myself? On my ride, I was giving up on all the men and women that were suffering, that I was out there pedaling for them. In my relationship, am I giving up on my wife or myself? I'm giving up on my family. No, I'm giving up on myself. I throw the white towel in, I'm throwing it in on my family. They're the ones I'm going to hurt. So sometimes we got to find something positive just to push through those hard obstacles that we go through on a daily basis. You know, I was saying earlier that in our marriage, Kathy and I, prior to recovery, 21 years was our marriage. We've been married 34 now, so 21 years, 22 years, something like that. In that 22 years, we talk about this a lot. When people aren't coming to recovery, or maybe just in life in general, they look back and they seem to look at all the negative in life. And I don't know what it is and why they do that. And Kathy and I would talk oftentimes and say, we have some bad times. And out of 21 years, 22 years, the reality is 18 or 19 of those were great years. And those last 3 or 4 years weren't all miserable. We had our good times too. And so I had to start focusing, and Kathy had to start focusing on the good in our life. Remember the good times we had and why we married each other. And not let those obstacles that come up, and they still come up. We still butt heads now and then. I mean, we're growing. She's her own person. I'm my person. We're learning to set boundaries. We face obstacles in marriage every day. But we utilize our past as a way to grow. Today, I don't look back on my past in a victimized way. I look back on it to see how far I've come, the obstacles that I've overcome. And right now, I've overcome death twice, addiction. I've overcome a lot. And right now, what lays in front of me, there's nothing that I see today that is an obstacle any bigger than what I've already overcome. And come out on the other side better than I went into it with. So just try to look at the obstacles in your life as stepping stones. It's all they are, stepping stones. It means something needs to change, or something's gonna change, or God wants you to work on a certain aspect of your life. And in those aspects, in those times of working on those aspects of your life, don't expect it to be comfortable, because it's not comfortable. As a matter of fact, it can be very uncomfortable. And that's the reason a lot of people will dive back into the way they were, because it was more comfortable where they were. Even though they were uncomfortable, it's more comfortable living in that place. So don't be afraid to be uncomfortable. Just know that that's part of the growth thing. Okay? So I don't know. I don't know if this is making sense to anybody today, but don't let the obstacles get in your way. Take them as positive challenges that God's just stretching you. And they're there for a reason. And what am I doing? What did I do wrong? You didn't do nothing wrong. We're not being punished. We're never being punished. God doesn't punish us. He grows us. So try to focus on your obstacles in that matter and enjoy them. Look at it. Try to find the beauty in the obstacles. It would have been really easy for me on my ride to miss tons and tons of beauty. It's just the beauty I saw on that ride, and a lot of it, I was enduring a lot of pain, but the beauty that I was surrounded by overshadowed the pain. So try to find the beauty in your life today. I think that should help you get through your obstacles. So, look at the holidays are coming up. family time. We all get together. It could be good. It could be bad. It could be in between. There's a lot of tension sometimes. People try to control a lot of different things. So, right after I got sober and we started having these Sunday family things, Kathy was still reeling from the effects of her mother passing away. And so she was real nervous and she wanted everything to be perfect. And she could be very controlling. And, it was just what she was going through. But for me, it was like, man, I can't put up with this. It's hard. The prayer of St. Francis, the 11-step prayer, you can look it up. And in part it says this. And I suggest that you really practice it. It says it's better to comfort than to be comforted. Better to comfort than be comforted. Better to love than to be loved. And better to understand than to be understood. That 1 year when Kathy, we were doing that, and Kathy was getting uptight. I came in here in my meditation room and I got down and I read that entire prayer. And when I read those phrases I just gave you, better to comfort than to be comforted, love to be loved, and better to understand than to be understood, my whole perspective of the day changed. Because then I made everything about Kathy and nothing about me. So try to use those over the holiday season. And with your family, if things seem like they're a little bit uptight and you're struggling with whatever, just focus on those. Better to love than to be loved, better to comfort than to be comforted, better to understand than to be understood. Okay? So that's that. You guys, I want you to have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. Happy New Year. Be safe out there. Again, I'm trying to boost my life coaching clients, so go to changeyourlifestorynow.com. Check out my webpage. Hit the contact form, fill it out, and I'll get back to you. And you get a free 30-minute consultation for free to see if it's a fit for you. I've got several different packages we can do: 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. 3 months, 6 months, and 1 year packages, or we can do it hourly. But it's just a way to help you work through some of the problems. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? I mean, I'm looking at your middle name. Tracy, how you doing? It's just a different way. I can go a little bit deeper than a therapist can go, and the way I work it is, you know you better than I know you. So it's just a lot of listening and asking powerful questions and letting you figure out the answers for yourself with some guidance. It's a powerful way to change your life. So check out changeyourlifestorynow.com. Also, check out my blogs on courageoushealers.org, and I got a link to that blog, those blogs on changeyourlifestorynow.com. I do it once a month. And then, like I said, after the first year, stay tuned. There's going to be a big announcement for some big project we are going to do this year. Courageous Healers Foundation is going to do as a fundraiser. I will announce it at the first of the year. And hopefully you will all be wanting to get involved in it. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I'll leave it at that before I say any more. And also, Topeka and I, and Kathy, Topeka and I right now are putting together this workshop series. It's going to be a pretty intensive series of workshops. We're working on all the outline right now. We've got one more meeting, I believe. We should have everything outlined, and Kathy, myself, and Topeka will sit down and start formatting these workshops that will come up sometime in 2018. What we're going to do first is we're going to do these 1-hour mini workshops to get people interested in them to sign up for the entire package. They're going to be intensive workshops that are going to really will take you to the next level and help you uncover some stuff and better your life. So, and for those of you that know me and know my wife, you know what we like to do, so we're just going to take it to the next level. And Topeka, she's going to be introduced in a different way here, probably the next month or two. You'll know more about Topeka. You can visit her, loveyourlifehealthy.com is her website. She's got a gentle spirit, so she fits into everything that Kathy and I are doing in this whole program. So Anyways, I hope you all have a blessed day. Tracy, I hope you're having a fabulous time and enjoying yourself up there. I can't say that I'm not envious because I am, but that's all right. It's a good envy, not a bad envy. Everybody have a blessed day, blessed rest of the week, and we will talk. And have a super, super blessed Christmas and Happy New Year. And I will probably post, I don't know, I might post Christmas morning. I'm not sure yet. But anyways, I'll post next week. All right, love y'all. Remember, God, nobody tells you they love you today. I do, but more importantly, God does. All right, man, love you. Bye.